Hello everybody. Welcome to today's video. How can I use comparative relational thinking to tell if the equation is true or false? This is going to be your last in-class video. Be sure to start your notes with the date and the title. Remember what we've already learned. An equation tells two things are equal. 7 plus 5 equals 12 is an equation. Today we're going to continue looking at equations and tell if they are true or false. Today's equations will have larger numbers than the ones we used yesterday. Remember, comparative relational thinking means that you will be comparing the relationships between numbers and explaining your thinking. Here's what it looks like. 35 plus 69 equals 30 plus 74. To determine if this equation is true, I start first by looking at my first two numbers. To go from 35 to 30, I subtract 5. That would mean, in order for the equation to be true, to go from 69 to 74, I should add 5. Since taking away 5 and adding 5 are opposites. From 69 to 75 is adding 5. So this equation is true. Because 30 is 5 less than 35, and 74 is 5 more than 69. Today's problems are exactly like yesterday's problems, only with larger numbers. Let's look at another example. This example is 95 plus 129 equals 100 plus 134. To compare these numbers, I start by looking at 95 and 100. To go from 95 to 100, I'm adding 5. That means that I'm looking for 129 to 134 to be minus 5. But from 129 to 134 is not minus 5. In fact, it's adding 5. So since both numbers are 5 larger, this equation is false. Because both 100 and 134 are 5 more than 95 and 129. Let's try two more examples. To compare 137 plus 264 to 140 and 261, I start with my first numbers. To go from 137 to 140, I need to add 3. From 264 to 261, I subtract 3. Since adding 3 and subtracting 3 are opposites, this equation is true. Because 140 is 3 more than 137, and 261 is 3 less than 264. Let's compare the final example. From 344 to 347, again, I'm adding 3. From 97 to 100, I'm adding 3. Is this true? Did you say false? This equation is not true. Both numbers, 347 and 100, are larger than 344 and 97. How are you doing with this? Is it starting to make sense? Let's see. It's time for your check. Did you remember to copy your two examples? If not, make sure to go back and do that now. On Canvas, complete the check quiz that goes with this lesson. Remember, the check quiz is not really a quiz. Your teacher will use this information to set up groups for the lesson tomorrow in class. Good luck, and I hope you're starting to see how our flipped class and our online checks will work.